Episode 3. Here we go. We don't have a guest. We did said we were gonna get one. We did not.
Did we? Did we say that?
I don't know if
Was
we
that
said
a promise we made?
I mean, honestly, I was just too tired. I was just like, do I really want to go out and find somebody to drag onto the podcast? And I was just like, you know what? I fucking hate talking to people, so no, I'm not going to.
Absolutely.
You can forget
That's right. You also
that.
don't have friends, so
I have like 2.
see. My point exactly.
3. I mean,
if I really wanted to,
I
could get someone on Discord right now and have them join us,
No,
but I
we're
really
good,
don't
we're
want
good,
to.
We're good. I mean, we can always get some of the guys from the D&D group to come on the podcast.
Yeah, the group you're part of, but I'm not. Yeah.
I mean, Anthony said he may. We'll see.
Did he now?
Yeah, he was interested in the
this
podcast.
is what's causing that. I thought I did this already.
Oh, you're playing Genshin still, aren't you?
Of course, dude. This is the only way to be productive with my time.
It's either anime titties or clothed anime titties. Like, it's one or the other, you know? You and your Genshin.
My Genshin is exactly, bro. I will give the Chinese all of my data. Not that it's going to amount to much, but still.
No, I mean, in like 30 years, they're all going to be so elderly. It's like if they decide, hey, we're going to mount an invasion on the U.S., we're going to look at them once and just be like, your average population is like 30 years past retirement. You need to chill out.
Why does China have just so many people? Is there a reason behind that?
Yeah, they Genghis Khan.
You know what? Fair enough.
He was a very avid breeder. Many people are descendants of Genghis Khan.
Too many is the answer.
It's like it auto-filled it, and then 16 million people are supposedly his descendants, so maybe not just him, but
16.
But still, you know, man got hella snatch. Somebody should have introduced him to femboys. Get those numbers down.
It's a little too many people for me. I can't abide by it. I can't.
Well, it is Femboy Friday. You should appreciate your femboys today. Who cares if it's International Women's Day? What have they ever done for you? It's Femboy Friday, all right? Femboy.
I would say giving me life, but I never wanted this, so.
Exactly. That's why you gotta love your femboys. You can either head pat them or show them your love in other ways. Where there's a hole, there's a goal.
Yo. Where there's a hole, there's a goal. This is something I live by.
Just to get the announcements out of the way, I do have a new microphone coming in, so you'll no longer hear shitty headset from me.
Boo. Boo.
Boo. Boo. I mean, I'm also getting a webcam, which will mean that I may.
That you'll never use.
I will use it the second I have a live 2D model, because those require webcams.
Sounds like bull to me.
And then also, in other news, YouTube did copyright Freebird on our last video, even though I kept it under 10 seconds, which pisses me off.
It's Leonard Skinner, dude. It's the same people who got into a fight with Blue Oyster Cult because they thought they sabotaged their equipment. All right.
And
wait, was it Leonard Skinner or was it Def
just all over the
place? I
think
it was Leonard Skinner.
YouTube got that new CEO now. So we'll see how he does. He's probably not going to do very well because he was the guy.
He's going to get indicted on fraud in about 2 weeks.
He was the guy who was behind some of YouTube's worst ideas, like removing the dislike button. He was the guy behind that.
Wait, there's no longer a dislike button?
No, they got rid of it, and everybody was really mad about it. There is a dislike button, but only creators can see it, or people with a funny Chrome extension. He was the guy who was behind it, because I guess he was the guy behind YouTube Rewind, and we all know that's the most disliked thing on YouTube now.
YouTube Rewind? Yeah, because they don't go over anything actually like interesting.
No, it's just pop shit that doesn't even have anything to do with YouTube.
I was gonna say it's just a 20 long minute ad. That's that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I know. It's like you need to at least be showing off some Markiplier in there, you know? Show off
Of
some
course.
PewDiePie. Show off PewDiePie's wedding. He got married. Now they're apparently having kids. Put that in the YouTube rewind.
Damn, I feel old, dude.
If you want to really feel old, just look at all of the Minecraft YouTubers and where they are now. Jail,
Yo,
jail, jail, pedophile who's in trial, jail.
convicted on grooming or fucking grooming charges, you know, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, like Sky Does
Also,
Minecraft got I don't know if he was found guilty of it, but he was taken to trial for like abuse or something like that.
yeah, to his girlfriend, and then there was
Same
the
with
whole Matt
popular
Pat
MMOs.
thing. Yeah. Oh, what the hold on. Okay. I looked at Captain Sparkles, right? Because
There's
I
no
saw
way Captain Sparkles has a conspiracy against him.
no, not Captain Sparkles. Captain Sparkles is, you know, holding it down out there.
Yeah,
But
he's like the
his
only Minecraft YouTuber who is like still pretty active with it.
yeah, he's still pretty active, but he does not get as many views as he once did.
Oh no,
Like I
absolutely not. I mean,
remember,
I'll occasionally watch one of his videos, but I think it's because it's all like modded Minecraft and modded
well, he just brought back a modded Minecraft series, and it did relatively well. But
the
all of his
Minecraft,
videos
but
he's been
it's
putting out,
one modded block. Yeah, it's like
all of his videos just doing ass compared to how they did a few years ago. Like during the Mayanite series, I remember him getting like 250,000 views per
he
video.
tried like branching out, and it just ended up doing horribly. I think the only thing he did that actually like got any views was his Terraria series. Because I mean,
Hmm.
Terraria players and Minecraft players, they shake hands all the time. Like they like each other. So of course, you know, it was fine for him to do that. But like if he was to suddenly switch to like, you know, a variety channel, he would do even worse.
It's true. That, you know, he's getting a little old, and people don't like old faces. They
Yeah.
like new, fresh people who are ready to get, you know, get into it.
That's why you gotta
But
do
he's like, nah, be
turn his ass into
like,
a
nah,
VTube
be.
model. Then he'll be young
Hey,
forever.
yo, that might actually work. There you go. Let's let's bring back Captain Sparkles.
Yep. And Jacksepticeye, I think he's been falling off recently as well. Just kind of unfortunate.
Yeah.
His views,
Markiplier still going strong though.
dude.
That motherfucker.
Markiplier has
God,
become the
dude.
face of YouTube. Let's just be honest here. I mean, he really has.
That is true.
Markiplier, it's like I think Markiplier, like PewDiePie, he gets a lot of views, but I think most of his are like bots.
Or
But I mean,
dang,
to
get
be
Shrek
fair,
nerd.
he does have really good thumbnails. Like PewDiePie does some fantastic thumbnails.
Pretty mid if you ask me. Uh,
Well, like the videos themselves may not be very interesting, but his thumbnails are good. His thumbnails are good. Markiplier has some pretty good thumbnails too, but his kind of copy each other like all his Dead
his
Space ones.
content though, dude.
Yeah,
Holy
PewDiePie's
shit.
content is like every video is pretty much the same. I think his editor's better than him, to be honest with you.
More points to the editor, whoever he is.
You
Good
know
job.
what? PewDiePie's never gonna see this video, and if he does,
What can he do?
I'm
What can
so
he do?
sorry. Please don't ban us.
Oh, bring it
But
on, motherfucker. I'll kick your ass. Congrats on the wedding, by the way.
congrats on the child.
Oh, are they expecting now? I
Yeah,
wasn't.
they're expecting.
Oh,
3 weeks
shit.
ago, he posted a video saying we're having a baby with him and Marzia. Yeah, Markiplier's, I mean, he's just, for such a calm personality, he does really good. You don't normally see that anymore. It's like become sort of an anomaly because, you know, most people, they're like super energized and they want to, you know, do 1,000 things, and people are like, yeah, yeah, and they get hyped up watching the videos. But I feel like there's just been a shift because it's like, I don't know, around the time Markiplier started calming down and he was no longer like all crazy anymore, it's just like everybody started wanting the kind of content where things are not quite as loud anymore. I feel they want like a nice calm streamer, you know.
Like, whatever happened to the Vanos crew?
Do they still make videos? I think they do. I think they do. I don't know. I never really got that big into them. Yeah, they still make videos once every 2 days.
I forgot who it was, but some guy just tried, quote unquote, leaking info.
On the Vanos crew?
Trying to say, yeah, on the Vanos crew, saying that they traded around pictures of underage girls like trading cards.
Huh.
Yeah,
there's no telling how true any of those rumors are.
Oh no, it caused like a huge fucking thing until it was eventually disproven.
That's the problem with those rumors. They always just kind of like pop up, and you'll never. It takes much more effort to disprove it than if you had just like ignored it. Because if you ignore it, then it'll always ruin your reputation. So you have to put in this like huge amount of effort to disprove it. But by that point, the
Just
damage
let it
is
blow over,
the
bro.
damage. Yeah, it's like by that point the damage is already done. Like, what's even the point?
Like women complaining that you're stalking them or something or another in a workplace, and automatically you lose your career. Yeah, it's fucking great.
Yeah, like if you were to go up to a high school teacher and accuse him of something, then it's just like he loses his job. Doesn't matter if it was true. He loses his job. He's never going to teach again.
Yeah, that's exactly why I don't talk to any of my coworkers or female coworkers at work. Because as soon as if I just one thing out of line, they go to HR. Ah, there goes my job. Yep. Can no longer touch an expensive German vehicle.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say the name of the company, but back at my old job, there was this one chick.
Dawson.
There was this one
Fuck
chick,
'em.
and she would. No, I'm not going to. She's disgusting. But she would work. She'd work way over into the back, right? Like it was her and this other guy, and they would work way over in the back, right? And she would deliberately she would deliberately destroy material. She would destroy the machines because she didn't know what she was doing. Well, she did know what she was doing. It's just that it was like an attention thing, so she just wouldn't do it correctly. And everybody was like, "Damn, we really want her gone because she sucks at her job." But then she started like claiming harassment on everybody, and then HR got involved, and it became such a big deal that the bosses were no longer able to just outright fire her, which I'm like, this is so stupid. Like,
She sounds like a horrible human being.
like, we have video proof of her doing all these horrible things. We have video proof of nothing ever really, none of the stuff.
Shit.
We have proof disproving everything she's saying, but proving everything we're saying. But they're like, no, you guys can't just outright fire her. And I'm like, she is a problem. You need to just get rid of her. And it's like, it's so stupid. All because she said, like, oh, they're harassing me. And I'm like, this is so stupid.
Yeah, I hate the whole feelings are more important thing.
I'm glad that I had already put in my 2 weeks by the time this was already happening. Because it was like, I put in my 2 weeks, and a couple weeks later, she started doing all this. So I caught the very beginning of it, and it's still going on to this day, like months later.
Ooh,
and I'm like,
that's gross.
I'm glad I got out of there.
What is this place?
What
Why
place?
Is there no... I'm playing Genshin, bro.
Oh, yeah, right.
You think I can't multitask, do a podcast, and play one of the greatest games ever created?
Sure, that's what that is. Yeah, one of the greatest games ever created.
It's got everything a growing boy needs: anime titties, and an anime titty. Yeah. See, everything a growing boy needs.
This boy playing Genshin Impact send his ass straight to hell, straight to jail. Pedophile.
How dare you? They are all above the age of consent.
They are not all above the age of consent.
It depends on where you are.
You could say most, but most does not cover all of them, and that's where the problem lies. Minecraft is still fucking open. I need to close that.
No, just play Minecraft, bro.
No, because
I saw that crappy dirt hut you built.
What dirt hut? Clearly, you didn't catch my stream today. No, I was just playing Minecraft today. I forgot to close Minecraft.
You don't say.
Man, I wish I had a
In
VR
other
headset, though.
news,
I wish I had a
in other
VR.
news,
Yeah, if I had the
in other
room,
news,
if I had a VR headset, I think what I would probably do is like buy like Half-Life Alyx, all that full VR stuff, do it on stream, whatever. But I would also watch. Where I'm going with this. I would watch some of that crazy ass VR porn.
of course you would, because
Well,
you're
like,
unhinged.
why wouldn't you? It's like the best stuff out there is some of the best stuff is VR porn. Some of it's not.
You're talking about just go up to the mute community and just make a followers. Yeah, just make them all of your followers. And just everywhere you go inside the VR world, just have a bevy of beautiful mute bitches.
This sounds like some VR
Still,
chat shit.
right? Isn't it
Or
great? Isn't it
Facebook
great?
Meta if you feel like that.
Gross. How dare you? Don't you ever. Don't you ever.
Mention
Do
Facebook
people
Meta.
actually use that?
No! It's a failed project, but they keep dumping money into it. They're like, don't worry guys, it'll pick up. And I'm like, this is worse version than VR chat.
Hey, VR chat's pretty lit, alright?
Yeah, but I'm saying Meta is a worse version. Like, significantly worse.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I dig it.
They had to put
Actually,
these.
I don't even know what it's about.
Apparently, well, it's like real life, but in VR. Like you're supposed to basically live out your fantasy life of basically just monotony, like being able to actually afford a house and shit. Like it's so dumb. It's very very dystopian
What?
sound. It's very dystopian.
It sounds very convoluted.
Yes. But they had to put like this little protective circle around people, so like two people can't get too close to each other, because apparently people who actually did play Meta had too many problems with people like sexually harassing them in the VR world.
Talk about first world problems.
First world problems. I got harassed in a video game. Wow, grow
Right?
up. Never would have lived in a Call of Duty lobby back in 2008.
That's what I'm saying.
We should just straight up just bully and harass old people. They deserve it.
What have old people ever done to you? Besides destroy our housing market.
Besides, make sure that plastic is in literally everything. My grandfather full of lead, my parents full of asbestos, me full of plastic.
It's a wonder how any of us are still alive.
Simply because we. Good question.
I'm well aware.
Out of spite, I guess. I'm doing it out of spite. These fuckers.
You know what? Good answer. Good answer. Out of spite. Why are you still alive?
There you go.
You're fucking spite.
Look, if you're having bad thoughts, simply live out of spite. Just live out of spite. Just do it. Just live out of spite. Just don't have those bad thoughts anymore. Just live out of spite. Be like, you know what? I'm gonna do it because some dumb femboy on the internet told me to.
Exactly.
And then you get your life together, you get super rich, and then you harass old people for the rest of your life, as you should.
Very adamant about this old people thing. What has an old person ever done to you?
You gave your own list.
To you specifically, not talking about the world. Fuck the world, but to you as an individual, what have they done?
They're just rude. Like anybody who's worked in the fast food industry.
Oh no, a femboy has his feelings hurt.
Anybody who's worked in the fast food industry knows old people are some of the worst individuals to walk through the front door.
I don't know, this one old homeless man, he was pretty fucking cool, dude.
Think about your old lady in the Oreos story, huh? How about that one? Call back to last episode.
She was just mad because she ain't gotten it in a few years or decades. Yeah. Alright. Tell you who wasn't mad, her daughter. Okay.
Alright, she deserved what she got, which was apparently nothing.
She didn't get anything, but her daughter sure did.
Uh,
Someone's gonna take this so out of context.
you know, in talking about gotcha games though, like the one you're playing, however, we can think. CS:GO was
Can
really
think.
kind of like what started all
Femboys can
this.
think.
I mean, if you call it thinking, I guess. We're like Fry from Futurama, where it's like, wow, this shouldn't think, yet it does. He has like 6 neurons or something like that.
What?
I'm not joking. Like Fry
That's
straight up is stupid because he is his own grandfather, so his genetics are a little fucked.
Oh yeah.
He is his own
Yeah,
grandfather. Yep. Spoilers for Futurama, but it's been out for 10 years. Go fuck yourself.
I completely forgot that was a thing.
Yeah. There is.
I forgot that whole time travel bit that they did.
But on the thought of, you know, Geshin.
Being your own grandfather. Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, hey, you know, if I could, you know, get this on pussy, but
If I could get this on pussy, I would. But
CS:GO really
frowned
started
upon.
the whole gotcha thing. I feel like CS:GO probably started it. I mean, I can't really think of another like massive gambling thing like CS:GO, or at least not one like before its time. You know, because after CS:GO came out with all its, you know, cases and the whole gambling thing on there, where you gotta get the case and you gotta buy the key, you know, with real money, and then you get the skin that you can sell for real money as well. It's just like, oh shit, I dropped my pin lid. But it's like, there are some stupid expensive skins on CS:GO. There's one that sells for $100,000.
That's easy money.
Easy money, yeah. Just gamble. It's so simple. Then you'll be able to afford you'll eventually get the $10,000 or $100,000 CS:GO skin. It's called like Dragon Lore. It's one of the sniper skins. It's called Dragon Lore. If you get the souvenir version, it is $100,000, which is stupid expensive. Who has that amount of money?
Working on expensive German cars is very lucrative in the long run.
I suppose that is true. Yes.
I
I mean, TF2 isn't much better. If there is like, I joined a
Are they
server.
bringing that back?
TF2, yeah, they're bringing it back. They're finally giving it updates, so that it's gonna come back. Hopefully, they start getting rid of all the bot issues, because there's a lot of bots that.
Bot issues?
Yeah, they have spin bots, so it's like a robot that'll join your server. It'll get on the objective. It'll spin around really fast, so you can't hit its head, and then it'll instantly headshot you. It usually plays sniper, so you just kind of like are screwed. Yeah, you're kind of like just screwed. And then it just spams
in hard mode.
It just spams how Overwatch is better, and it's completely ruined TF2. It sucks. But back when TF2 actually was still alive, I joined this one server, and there was a guy who had this glowing pirate hat in the game, and apparently it was worth 10,000 or 100,000 keys. Was that it? No, it was 8,000. It was 8,000 keys.
The hell is a key?
So a key is what you use to open the little loot boxes, right? And each key is worth $2.50.
Yeah.
And he had a hat worth 8,000 keys.
Damn.
And it's just like,
damn.
And he apparently, like, he didn't buy it. He actually got it from a crate. And I'm like, that's so dumb. That's so dumb. That you can make...
You say dumb, I say a worthwhile investment.
Well, I like to see you try and convert all that Steam money into real money, because it's apparently very difficult to do.
Oh, it's meant. All you need is a couple offshore accounts and, you know, a few months out of your life.
No, I'm saying, like, Steam doesn't like transferring your Steam account money into real money. Because if you sell that stuff on the Steam marketplace, you're getting, you know, fake money, or you're getting, Steam money, which is like, it's like Microsoft coins. Like, it's fucking not real.
money itself is not real. Okay.
Very true. Very true. So, you said last week that you wanted to start discussing politics.
Of course, let's take this as some really deep, dark, depressing places. All right.
Breaking
It's called
our...
a mediocre and melancholy
Yeah, we
for a reason.
said we wouldn't discuss politics on this podcast. Here we are. We're going to start talking about politics. Hopefully this doesn't go on too long, because otherwise we really will become like Joe Rogan. Or, fuck, I forgot. Alex Jones.
Alex Jones. How dare you compare us to Alex Jones? I thought we were better.
Yeah, well,
Come on
to be
now.
fair, he does have more views than we do.
That is true. I mean, we only have currently 2 and ongoing 3rd episodes of our podcast, and we have like no following whatsoever. So it's to be expected, is what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, if you're following and I'm following, then therefore we have a following. So simple. It doesn't at all.
Your math ain't mathin', my boy.
SpongeBob, me boy, where's me vape pen?
What the fuck? Don't you ever. It's gross. Like, ugh. Imagine SpongeBob as a millennial.
I mean, I don't know. SpongeBob just gets worse. The longer the show goes on, the worse it gets.
Of course, you thought it would actually be good? Don't kid yourself.
Not really. But I was expecting, something, I guess.
Well, lower your expectations.
Good point. Counter argument. I never really had expectations. Okay. But like SpongeBob was good when it first started. It had
when it first
jokes,
started, yeah, but they
and then it's just like they made SpongeBob and Patrick more dumb, and like they just took all the character traits that all the characters had and then just like kept increasing them to the point to where every character is just, you can't stand them anymore. And then they created the Patrick TV show. Have you seen that?
You're not understanding something, my friend, and that is too much. There is such thing as too much of a good thing, and they kept trying to double down on this, and it bit them in the ass.
Well, like, if they would just put SpongeBob back to what it used to be, where it was like, he actually had...
No, let it die.
He had
fucking let it die.
Yeah, they
let
just
it
need to
die.
cancel it. But Nickelodeon's not going to, because they still make money off of it, because... occasionally,
no, they can make more money off of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Well, they make money off of like the clips of the show, right? If that makes sense. Like,
it makes no sense.
So
when
a child goes to the Nickelodeon website, they kind of have to. When they go to the Nickelodeon website, they of course run ads, so they get money off the ads. Mm-hmm. But they don't have full episodes on their website. What they have is they have clips, which are just short little segments. Mm-hmm. And those clips generate a lot of money because they can put an ad for every clip. So like every 3 minutes this child's getting exposed to like an ad, plus the banners on the side, whatever. Like a bunch of ads. And this is causing, Nickelodeon to make a bunch of money just by basically playing the same thing over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they're doing it. And that's basically what the Patrick TV show is that it's all just a bunch of nonsensical stuff. Like nothing really
This is why my kids won't grow up watching SpongeBob, because at this point it's so stupid. Like, oh, SpongeBob, sure, they could watch that. Because
this is why I'm a femboy. I don't have to have kids.
You're not going to have kids because no woman would date you.
Women like femboys.
And yet here you are with no date.
Yeah, I got bitches texting me right now. And I just, not going to text back because it's exhausting.
Sure, buddy. Whatever you say.
Well, they're always like, "How was your day?" You know, and I'm like, I don't fucking remember.
Sounds like you
I
just got no Riz at all. Your Riz is
well, like
just out,
they're always
just
texting me. I just
extraordinarily bad.
like I got Riz. I just forget to text back. My biggest
It's the
problem is
opposite of Riz.
I just forget a lot of the time. But you know, women are like cats, and the more you ignore them, the more they want you, I guess. I don't fucking know how it
You
works.
say so.
Give it a try. Forget to text your women and only text them like once or twice a day.
Only text them when you need them, not when they need you. Okay? We're going back to toxic masculinity. All right?
We honestly should bring back cyberbullying, toxic masculinity, bullying, regular bullying in schools.
That is true. Bullying did make, a lot of people stronger, and because there is no bullying, a lot of people growing up just be weak.
Exactly. That's why you
That's
need
why
to
people have no thick
send your
skin.
send your child to a school where they don't really punish kids for bullying each other. People are
That
always
is
like
true. Basically, any North American school.
North American. I don't know. Let your child go to a conservative school to where if they get bullied, nobody really cares.
Exactly. Exactly. It's what I'm saying.
Also, I did it. I did pull up RuneScape. I'm now playing it.
Look
Old
at
school
that. See, we're
RuneScape. Old
multitasking.
school RuneScape. You know, so the
Dead
graphics
game
are.
low. Dead game low. Dead game low.
There are other people on the server right now.
Oh. Dead game low. Dead game low.
Now, if you want to see a dead game, you should have just. What's a good one? Aliens Fire Team Elite. That's a good
What the
example.
fuck is that?
So you know how Alien
Oh, dead. That
Isolation
bitch doesn't
was really good,
exist.
right? You remember how Alien Isolation did really well?
Yes.
Alien
Yes,
Fire
yes, that was a
Team
good game.
Elite was basically they were like, all right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna try and do Aliens Colonial Marines, which was not a good game, and we're gonna try and make it actually good.
There it is.
They could not make it very good. In fact, it started out pretty mid. Everybody was like, "Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you just gotta fix, you gotta make the game run better, add some more gameplay stuff to it, and then it'll be pretty decent, you know." And
It wasn't though, was
what
it?
did they immediately do instead of fixing their games? They banned modding, which was the only way to get, which was the only way to fix the game. They banned
It's the only way
modding.
to have fun.
Yeah, they completely banned mods and made modding like a huge pain in the ass. And now they have almost nobody playing it. Shock.
Huh. Shocker. It's just
Real shock on that one. Once again, some
it's another
stupid company did something dumb.
stupid company does stupid thing with their stupid game.
It's true
Of
what they
course.
say,
Oh,
they never learn.
did you hear that Ubisoft is fighting a hostile takeover?
Let somebody take them over. Wait, who's taking them over? I should not be so hasty.
Uh, hostage situation. Oh, it's Vivendi.
Who the fuck is that?
Exactly.
Who the hell is that? I'd look it up, but I'm playing RuneScape. Okay, I'm gonna look it up. What was that? Vivendi?
Yeah. Vivendi.
The French mass media holding company headquartered in Paris, widely known for the ownership of Gameloft, Group Canal Plus, Havas, Editus, Prisma Media, Vivendi
Don't know
Village,
any of
Daily
those.
Motion. I don't know any of these.
But yeah, Ubisoft evades hostile takeover by swapping Vivendi for Tencent. Yeah. I like Ubisoft. It's just they've been falling off a little bit.
Their games just are never finished. They always come out massively unfinished.
Hey, the Assassin's Creed games were finished, even though they were all just clones of one another in different places and names.
I mean, I played Odyssey. It was okay, I guess.
Odyssey, I like.
Way too long. Way too long.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff. There was a lot.
I was like, I tried playing through it, and I was like, well, I might as well do some side quests. And then I just like, as the game kept going on, I just realized how big of a task it would be to do the main game and all the side quests.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I can't do this, especially because I also got the edition that lets you get all the DLC.
And the DLC, yep. And then there's all the DLCs to do, and then you're just fucking pretty much stuck with your
I'm sure
dick
there's
in your hand,
multiple
pretty much
endings
not knowing
too.
what to do.
Well, you can screw that. I am not going through multiple endings.
Yeah, I ain't about that. Nope, not doing it. I refuse. Did you hear that there is a secret ending in Cyberpunk that no one's been able to complete?
Are you talking about the one where you go to space?
No. So there's one where it's basically just a suicide run with you and Johnny, and
Yeah, that's the one where you go to space.
you. No, it's not when you go to space. It's the one
Because,
where where you're sitting down having the drink with Johnny.
yeah, and you activate the secret
Um,
ending, you go on a suicide run, but instead of dying on the suicide run, you somehow go to space. I don't fucking remember. It was some stupid ending.
no, the space one. All right, that was a new job. Like after the whole thing ends with Arasaka, you get offered to take another job. This one's bigger than the one at the beginning of the game. It's like you're set for life. Nothing you don't need to do a damn thing ever again.
I don't
But
know. I
instead
got.
of doing that, there was another ending where you could just storm Arasaka Tower on a suicide run, and it's so insanely difficult by using all of the cheese. No one's been able to beat it just yet.
I was like,
No amount of
I'm just
cheddar
not.
in the world has been able to save it.
I'm not gonna do that though. I'm just like, forget that. I got the ending where you go out with all the nomads and you just leave, even though you only have like supposedly 2 years left to live because the artifact did a little fucky wucky in your head.
Would you let a random dude just be in your fucking head, just doing whatever he do?
I mean, if it in V's case, where the random dude is gonna end up killing you in the long run, no. However, probably shouldn't say
It's
however.
basically like a second conscience.
But it's like, if he ain't gonna kill me, what's the harm?
Those are treasure hoarders. I don't. Gross. I don't need that. What are you talking about? I'd let Keanu Reeves just be a random voice in my head, just watching
No, I
over
mean, if
everything I do.
look, if
So that when
it's
I like,
if it's where he's not gonna kill me, I'd let him just kind of like chill. But
well, even if he does, fuck it, I don't want to be here anyhow. All right, he's just speeding up a process I want done. I should say that. I shouldn't say that, should I?
whatever, it's YouTube. We're not gonna make money off this anyways.
That's true. This is just getting our names out there. Anyhow, that's not the point.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd like Keanu Reeves just kick it around on my brain so that whenever the inevitability I finally do drop my pants and just beat it, right? He's just gonna be there, just disappointed.
You know, I'd let Keanu Reeves do quite a few things to me, but
I'm
but
talking about. I will be very respectful to that man. You fucking nerd.
look, he is a really nice guy, all right, and
He is. He doesn't deserve to be sexualized in this way. You fucking horny bitch.
go
Okay.
ahead, send me to horny jail. Everyone else there is horny too.
Everybody's just in solitary confinement, bro.
Put
All
everyone's
of y'all are in just straight jackets. Oh shit, that might turn y'all on too.
it's bondage, buddy. If it
Not the good kind.
exists, there's
Bad
probably a
kind.
fetish of it.
That's porn, not
No, I don't know. I mean,
fetishes.
apparently there's some people out there, and by some people I mean like probably like 2 or 3 dudes that get.
I thought you were gonna say you.
No, absolutely not, because I don't like the pain. I'm okay with causing it, but I don't like receiving it. But they like get turned on by like going outside and rolling around in gravel, like sharp gravel.
Oh shit, that guy died.
Shit.
Likes rolling around in gravel. What?
What the hell? I got a
Oh,
fucking sapphire.
damn it. Oh, I got it. Oh shit. A sapphire? What'd you get a sapphire for?
I don't
Yo,
know.
where am I?
I was mining copper ore and I got a sapphire. This is probably not conversation we should have on the podcast. How deep are we into it?
I don't know. This thing is scuffed beyond repair.
We
Okay, just
are
roll with
look,
it.
all right. I had fried my brain earlier this week, all right? So
Speaking of fried, last night I ended up getting outer space wasted with some buddies of mine, and we decided it'd be a great idea to start a cookout while all of us were just out of there. We were gone. And so, obeying all laws of traffic, we drove to our local supermarket and got the stuff we needed to have a cookout. So we bought hot dogs, got burgers, steaks. We went back and we realized we had no lighter fluid, so we had to use our booze, which is extremely high proof alcohol, to help start the fire.
you guys can't make fires without lighter fluid?
Not if you use not instant light charcoal.
That's funny. I mean, to be fair, my dumbass still hasn't figured out how to. I bought wine, right? My dumbass doesn't know how to open a bottle. I don't know how to do it.
Oh my fuck.
It's
Speaking of, I left my wine bottle
it's
there, and it was a pretty expensive bottle of wine.
well, like, you know, I can't figure out how to get the cork out. I don't know how to get the cork out. I don't have one of the little twisty things.
You don't need a twisty thing. You could use fire. I know you have a lighter somewhere.
You can use a fire. Oh, do you just like heat it? I don't know if that would work too well.
Heat up.
I refrigerated the
It
bottle.
works. It works. It's fine. It works. You just heat under the cork, and it builds pressure, and it shoots the cork out. But after you do it, just let the wine rest so that when you pour it, it doesn't get heat up by the glass. Heat up by the glass around it. Yeah, you could do that. There's another way to do it, but I'm a very intelligent man and bought a fucking corkscrew to open my wine.
I mean, I could probably like try and fashion something using like a coat hanger or some shit like that.
Just buy corkscrew, you fuck.
Oh man. Oh man, but I don't have to go to the store until like a while. I don't like going to the store.
Stop complaining.
There's always some stupid ass child at the store.
No, just hope you get, bitched at by an old lady and take her daughter out.
Yeah, just smash her daughter. Be like, you
Just
fucking
smash the daughter, bro.
Be like, hey girl, you ever had femboy before?
So something interesting developed after our episode
Which
yesterday. So ended up going to the store because I needed to buy my groceries for the week, and I decided to splurge a little bit. So I just went out shopping, and in doing so, ended up talking to this really cute girl. Some reason she looked familiar. I don't know why she looked familiar, but she did. But at the moment, I didn't think anything of it. Anyways, What are you talking about? I can't be done during combat. Oh, those fuckers. Anyhow, that's the point. Anyway, we have a wonderful time, and catch a look at her lock screen on her phone, and I see her with her family. Little did I know that her
What, her like sister, mom?
her brother.
You knew her brother?
No, I knew her brother. That makes any sense. Her brother. She didn't know, but her brother is gay. He was a femboy, very closeted.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yep. I'm a terrible person. I know.
Did you at least
I-
spill? Don't do that. But
Oh, no, I did not at all. I just left. After we were finished, I just left.
you didn't want to break the news to her. Be like, I'm sorry to tell you this,
No.
but your brother is a very closet femboy.
Not gonna be responsible for that.
Oh, why not? It'd be funny.
You're absolutely right. It would have been funny, but no.
I don't know. My psychotic ass is just like, haha, cause chaos. Do it. It would be funny.
Do it.
Oh man.
Start singing doo-wop, bro.
Doo-wop.
Doo-wop.
We are fucking black. I'm not even drunk because I can't get the damn wine bottle open. And it's like, this is such a scuffed.
I mean, I got leftover whiskey, but it is really embrace the scuff, okay? Also, the more you say it's scuffed, the more they'll realize it's scuffed, okay? So just roll with it. Just stop bringing attention to it.
That's fine. If anybody has watched this long into the episode, I'd be shocked. We're not that popular
very
yet.
True. Not that interesting.
I say yet because I gotta maintain hope that we'll actually get there one day. I mean, if we keep doing it eventually.
What? This is cool.
As long as we're not like that one Plants vs. Zombies guy. There's some dude who has like a YouTube series of Plants vs. Zombies 2. And it's like there are thousands of episodes of him just playing Plants vs. Zombies 2. Probably not.
Oh no.
If people do, it's probably just enough for him to make money off of it, because I can't imagine playing Plants vs. Zombies 2 for that long.
Imagine making that shit your career out of such a dead game. Can't be me. Wouldn't be me.
Like,
no, not at all.
Dead games are important to help you get off the ground, but once you've like gained traction, you need to stop playing them.
Apparently, he's got enough traction going along where he's still able to support himself doing that.
Zombies playthrough. Hang on. Plants vs. Zombies 2. There are over 1,000 videos. There's a playlist here this guy has, and it's just
gross.
Let's see what his most recent video. Oh, he switched to Splatoon and Kirby.
Splatoon?
Oh, but he still plays Plants vs. Zombies 2. Yep, here we go. Plants vs. Zombies 2. Episode number 1086. And it got 24,000 views.
Damn.
But he finally switched. He switched games, and it has done horribly. People only watch him for Plants vs. Zombies 2. Oh no.
That's terrible.
I feel so bad. Oh, this dude is
Was he?
stuck
You
in.
think it was just children? I think it was just children who ever watched his.
I don't know, but it's like this poor dude. I mean, he has to be like so tired of it.
Right.
He's got to be in like hell or something.
Hey, that's the same thing that happened with Sky Does Minecraft. The fucker hated doing Minecraft.
He did like one Minecraft video. It did popular, so he was like, "Oh yeah, I'll just do this."
Yeah, and he started doing Minecraft. He was honestly pretty okay.
And now
And then he did it for years, but now he just doesn't. He just doesn't.
Yeah, he switched his name to Sky Did Minecraft, and now it's Sky Does Everything. And
Yeah, and everything he does is just a
his
failure.
it looks like all of his videos, all of them, are Minecraft. He just accepted his fate. He's in hell.
He's in hell.
Get sent straight to hell. Do not return.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Just get fucked, nerd.
Oh, to be fair though, his last video was like a year ago.
Oh, well, I mean, he has been fighting a lawsuit, so.
To be fair, yeah, lawsuit kind of take precedence, I guess.
It kind of put a damper on things. Not gonna lie.
Man, I remember all these. I remember all these old Minecraft
All of his
channels.
Prison Break episodes.
Like Antivenom, who still does Minecraft videos, but his are all like.
It does?
Yeah, he still does Minecraft videos, but his are all just like, let me show off like these weird technical bugs inside Minecraft. Like he likes to make worlds and then corrupt the hell out of them, or fucks around with the world border and far lands.
The Far Lands. Oh, yeah, I remember that. The thing that's 14 million blocks away.
Yeah, I mean, it's not in modern day versions of Minecraft, but it was in the last version. To have the far lands didn't even have sprinting, so you had to walk your ass all the way there.
No, I thought the modern ones still do have the Far Lands because it can't be infinitely generated.
They have a world border, but they don't have the far lands anymore. I mean, the game once you get to a certain point, the game will start getting really fucky, but it won't ever you won't ever reach the far lands. They got rid of it.
TP there, bro.
Just TP
there.
Yeah. Past the world border.
Just TP yourself 14. Exactly, bro.
If you go past the world border, I'm pretty sure it kills you.
Does it?
Even in creative. Kind of like how the void does. That shit ain't gonna stop me.
Genshin is a huge game. There's so much.
He also got a mod that adds far lands to the sky and the void. So if you fly up super high, you'll reach the far lands, and if you go super far down, you'll also reach them. Which is interesting. That'd be a cool concept, though.
Better rediscover Venom.
Yeah. I remember Caveman Film. I think Caveman Films was my favorite as a child, but it's been forever since I've watched.
Captain Sparkles all the way.
Oh, my mining is now level 19.
Actually, there was another one. Another one I really liked. He was mostly like a Call of Duty streamer, but he did mostly first-person shooters. His name was Yodi Slayer.
Oh, I tried guessing.
Yodi Slayer. He had an amazing opening. I fucking love his opening to all of his videos. It's how was it?
Nobody has.
Hey everybody, ladies and it was like good morning, ladies and genitals. And then he'd go on, and I was like, damn, that shit's tight, right? But yeah, he ended up passing a few years ago because he decided to try to run a race with the train and lost. Man's went out like a legend.
Yeah, don't race trains, guys. That's not a race you're gonna win. You won't win that.
I mean, you won't. Depends on your definition of winning. Okay.
Okay, I know you cannot say
Legally.
you cannot tell people on YouTube to kill themselves. You cannot do that. Don't do that.
For legal reasons, that is a joke. Nobody off themselves. Okay, that's my job.
They're, oh man, Caveman Films is stuck in hell too. He's stuck on it looks like he's stuck with Five Nights at Freddy's and SCP Minecraft mods.
SCP Minecraft mods.
And Five Nights at Freddy's Minecraft mods. Can't forget that. Because that's a thing that they made for some reason.
What? What is going on with this game?
I don't know, you're
Buggy
the one playing it.
textures. These textures are so buggy.
You tell me? I'm not smart.
Obviously, you're a femboy.
Exactly. I respect my character. I didn't have to put any points in intelligence. I took all that shit out.
You just put it all into girth. All the girth, no cock.
I respect into charisma caster.
But you don't go out. You're terrible at talking to people.
Marsara was terrible at talking to people, and yet she was an excellent charisma caster.
It's because we're gigantic biddies.
That she always had out.
She was a bit of a nudist, wasn't she?
She was, I wouldn't say nudist, because she wore that.
Exhibitionist.
She wore that cloak. And that's basically all she wore, was just a cloak, and that was it.
Yeah, an exhibitionist.
Sure, we'll go with that. She she did wear a hat of disguise at one point so that people would stop saying that she was naked all the time. She wore a hat of disguise so that she could be nude and nobody
she
her
wore
otherwise.
she wore that so she wouldn't have to be blue anymore.
Oh yeah, that too. Forgot about that whole blue thing where she turned blue. I think we eventually got rid of that on her though, where we like removed curse or something, or maybe it was a greater resto that got rid of it.
Well,
she still had crazy.
That deck of many things. That deck of many things just wasn't it.
That deck of many things was pretty funny.
It did. It made Raw insanely stupid for a very long time.
Let's see. Your character became very stupid and lost all of your money.
Got insanely powerful.
You lost all your money.
All of my money
twice.
Yep. Got it all back twice.
No, you didn't get it all back twice. The second time, Ryan still had your horse.
I don't care about the fucking horse. He doesn't even know its name. He got it killed.
What just made it funny was that, no, he didn't get it killed. I got it killed because I was the one who set it on fire.
You set everything on fire.
Don't you remember?
You're a walking hazard.
Yeah.
You're a walking OSHA violation, okay?
Don't you remember that there was like a whole thing where you had the horse carrying a cart, and then I very simply walked up to it and just set the bitch on fire.
This I don't remember, but I wouldn't put it past your character.
You really shouldn't.
There is very few things in this world Marsara wouldn't do. What's next on the list? Because we quit.
Anime shit? I don't know. You got any animes you want to talk about?
Let me think. Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation is coming out sometime this year, probably in the next coming weeks. From what I remember.
Never
It's
watched.
gonna be Mushoku Tensei. It is amazing. It's this. It's an anime. It's called Jobless Reincarnation. And it's about a man who, quite frankly, was an ugly bastard. If you know that tag from reading hentai, you don't know what that means. Anyway, he gets caught jerking off to porn instead of going to his like mother's or father's funeral. Gets absolutely beaten by his family, kicked out on the streets, and then somehow he fucking dies. Motherfucker just dies, and he was some weird god. He's like, dude, you live like a terrible fucking life. Like you have no redeemable qualities whatsoever. That being said, you can go nowhere but up. So let's come back. This little shit is still perverted.
Getting roasted by God on a Saturday afternoon.
Right. That was his entire fucking shtick. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm gonna die. Never mind. Yeah, that happened. And anyway, he goes to the new world, and there's magic somehow, or it's overpowered from anime, he gets super strong. Ends up fucking his cousin.
Well, you know, Einstein did it too, so how bad could it really be?
You know what? You're absolutely right.
So wait, are we talking like this is just like a normal Alabama thing, or are we talking this is like some Goblin Slayer shit?
No. He fucks his cousin, Alabama
Alabama
style, but it's like Alabama style. He never grows out of his pervertedness. His holy grail to him, in his mind, is a pair of panties from his teacher.
That's some honey pop shit.
Bro, I'm telling you, if you don't do anything, you should really watch this fucking anime because it is so fucking funny.
I keep getting told to watch an anime called Domestic Girlfriend.
That one? I know that one.
Yeah, they describe it as a tragedy that you just can't look away from.
Yeah. Yeah. That tracks.
Yep, that's apparently it. That's the anime. Shit.
But it actually, honestly, is pretty good. Both Domestic Girlfriend and Mushoku Tensei. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I hear they finally are doing something about the
I'm excited for
remake to Tokyo Ghoul.
Oh yeah, that probably needs it, huh? They can leave the whole first season the way it is, but they just really need to redo
The first and
everything
second
else.
season. The first and second season were great.
It's just they need
first
to
season
redo.
was fucking amazing. The second season was pretty okay. Just the last one was just ass. It was just ass. It was so bad. There's no redeeming qualities to that one whatsoever.
Yeah, that's how the last season of Castlevania was.
Yeah, I like that one. It was pretty good. It was a good ending.
Castlevania was good, but the last season sucked ass. Apparently they went back and redid some of it, so I don't know if we're even talking about the same ending or not.
Maybe. All I know is he went to town and just solo death himself.
Death was such a dumb character, though. Varney of London was such a stupid character. They were like, oh, this dude who's really annoying. Like, his whole personality is that he's really annoying. Oh, he's the main bad guy now. I'm like, God, just kill him off in the first episode. Just be done with him.
Everyone's a critic. Besides, you're a femboy. You don't have an opinion. Shut up.
I do when it comes to... I have an opinion when it comes to things that don't involve having a life.
Sorry, but when you decided to live life as a feminine, you decided to have on woman traits, so you now have no opinion. Okay? Shut up.
He's attacking me.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't really give a fuck.
Who are you gonna call? You're gonna call HR? We don't have that. You call the police? I don't care. They'll be on my side. You're a minority.
I don't know if you can say that. I'm not a minority.
You're talking about you're a woman. You're definitely not a priority. If you know what I'm saying?
Majority. I'm a priority for
No,
you. I know you want.
yeah.
I know you want this pussy.
I got standards, babe. Sorry.
Uh-huh.
Why should I? Why should I lower my
Sure
standards
you
for
have
you? Huh?
standards. Sure you have standards. Yeah, I totally believe that one.
Good. You really should.
I
I'm telling the truth here.
I don't think you have standards.
I don't think you have a room to talk.
I'll have you know, I don't. Because I've dated some very questionable women in my time.
No, I have two. That's why my standards are high now.
That's why my standards are. Let's be honest here. I just really just don't give a fuck anymore.
Listen, your
They're
bar
just
is in
they're just
hell,
well,
and
like
you're playing limbo with the devil.
well
Okay,
like
shut up.
no, because it's like the second they show red flags, I'm just like, yeah, okay, and then I just leave. Like it's just like women do it all the time. Like the second you have a quality they don't like, they're just like, okay, I don't want to play with you anymore, and just drop your ass. You don't get a text,
That's
nothing.
what you
And
don't.
that's why
You don't
that's why I started
understand.
doing it. And I was just like, fuck this. If they're gonna do it, so will I.
If women's want to play games, play their ass first. That's all I'm trying to say here. Okay, never put yourself in a position to fail. Instead, put yourself in a position to say, "Nah, I'm gonna fuck you over first." Okay.
Don't let toxic women get to you. Instead, be toxic first.
Be toxic first. Beat them to the punch. All right. That's all I'm saying. Okay. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we
We're-
should bring back
This is so bad.
we should bring back toxic masculinity.
We should really bring it back. I mean, we went over this before,
Hmm.
but bringing it back will make the lives of all of us just so much better. Like, am I wrong here? Are you gonna
But
say
I'm
I'm
just
wrong?
saying,
Because I'm not wrong.
women nowadays they need to be taken down a peg. That's all I'm saying. They need to be taken down a peg. And if you get offended by that,
Or
you're part of
three.
the problem.
Exactly. Because women, they are brought up their entire lives being coddled and praised.
Every
While
Disney
men are
movie
brought
is
up
just like you
every
are a perfect princess, and
bullshit.
it's just like I know some
This is why
women.
I don't like
I know
romantic
some women who
comedies.
deserve
Or
to
it's like,
have their kneecaps busted. I'm not going to be the one to do that. Okay, for legal reasons,
I'll fucking.
I'm not going to do
Oh
that.
shit. Oh shit, I shouldn't say that. Never mind. No, I'm out of that. Anyhow, um, that's why I don't like romantic movies because it makes the guy out to be the one to have to drop everything and end his career just to be with that woman. Nah, fuck you. I want my money at the end of the day. If you want to be with me, all right, we could be rich together, but I'm not gonna be poor with you. All right, I've done that before. I ain't doing it again. All right, my career comes first. At the end of this year, I should be making six figures. Fuck y'all. All right.
6 figures, wow. I have not gotten anywhere close to that.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
back at my
Expensive German cars, very lucrative. I'm telling
at
you.
my old job. I made 34 a year, 34 grand.
Yeesh.
I mean, that was also with me only working half the week, so you know,
Damn.
not
Yeah.
horrendous.
Not terrible, but it's livable, somewhat.
Yeah, I mean, it was livable. It's the reason I was able to come back to college is because I saved up
But
enough
I'm definitely
money.
not gonna stay here. I will not stay here.
Well, you don't like it?
Um, Work is fine. Absolutely love working on cars. It's amazing. I love the challenge it poses and like that feeling you get when you've been working hours on a car and you finally hear it start up. It's amazing. Nothing will ever beat that feeling in my mind. But the people who I work with, not the people in the shop, like my fellow coworkers who get their knuckles greasy working on cars, but it's the people who deal with the customers directly that I have a problem with. and no matter where I go, there's going to be that problem. And so I work on a car. Customer comes in, pulls onto the drive, talks to a service advisor, and says, "Oh, my car's not, the lights aren't working. Right? For some reason, the lights aren't working." Right. So they put it up. Customer states the lights of the vehicle not operating. Check and advise. I'm like, all right, sweet. So I go in, give it a quick look, and if I see that, if it's a super simple problem, I'll just quote the repair. And if I can't find out what's wrong with it, I'll say requires diag. I need to dig deeper into the car to find out what's wrong. And so that part, they have no real problem communicating with the customer. But it's when I finally do have that problem and find it, and I quote what it's going to take to fix it, is when I say it's going to take like 3 hours for me to take off the bumper, dig out the control modules, and actually get it done. That's like, average. So, and they don't buy any time. So I'm sitting there with the car in my bay. I'm 4 hours deep into it, and the customer wanted it 2 hours ago. So it just puts me in a super bad position.
Yeah, I can. That's kind of shitty.
It really do. It really do.
I don't know. It seems like nowadays it's like everybody's like, oh, they don't want to work nowadays, and it's like, no, people do want to work. It's just that most places either treat you like shit or they pay you like shit.
It's absolutely true. It's like, it's not that I'm unwilling to work.
Oh, you're
I'm
just
unwilling to work
it's
for
like,
certain
I'll work.
people.
I just don't want you fucking yelling at me for some shit I did hours ago. They're like,
Exactly,
why didn't you do this? It's like, fucker, I did.
It's not my job. It's not my job.
That too, like they get mad at you for doing something that's not your job, and it's just like, who the hell are you? Like, we have somebody else who does that. Go bother them.
Exactly.
Like if they
Yeah,
imagine if they told you as a mechanic to go clean the bathrooms. It's like, the fuck, we custodians.
Mark, you can kiss my ass. I ain't doing that shit.
It's like, you
No,
work on
no.
cars. You don't have to do that shit. You're skilled labor. You don't have to fucking do that.
I am skilled labor.
And here I am going to get a business degree so that I can be quote unquote skilled labor, but not really. Basically, just
would that skilled labor?
I mean, a lot of business things require a degree. I mean, to be fair, it's like if I was to go into a field where I made like like computer chips or something, like if I wanted to be like a supervisor or something like that, they require usually like an associate's minimum, and it can be in just about whatever.
Gross.
But if it's in business,
that's so stupid that you require a piece of paper to tell you can do a job.
Yeah, especially if it's a job for something that you've been doing for like years.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, you've been doing this for 30 years? Well, we don't think that you have the skills to be the boss of doing that. And it's like, nobody in that job or field has more experience than you do. Like, there was this one guy who I worked with back at the company, which I'm not going to name. I'm going to change his name. Let's see, what do I want to call him? We'll call him Jimmy. So we changed his name. That's not his real name. So Jimmy was really, really good at it. Like, he was the best technician that we had. Like, he knew all of those tools that we worked with. He was the best technician. And the engineers just kept pissing him off because the engineers don't fucking know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
The engineers are not good at their job. Like, they tell him, do this, write down this, all this, grunt work shit, right? And it's like, he was the best technician, and he threatened to quit, and he actually had another job lined up because they treated him like shit. And they eventually just told him, look, we can just offer you the position of a repair and maintenance tech. He'll still be working with the tools that he knows, like, everything about. It's just now he repairs them instead of, does all the weird calculations and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Engineers were the bane of my existence when I was working there.
They are the bane of everybody who has to deal with them's existence.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they walk around with that fancy degree all hoity-toity, and they're like, "Oh, I know what I'm doing," and everybody's just like, "No, the fuck you don't."
Bullshit. Bullshit. You got a degree, but no fucking common sense.
And it's just
That's why no one wants to work on German cars.
what? Because you need a technician for it or an
Because you
engineer.
need a technician for it. You need a technician because it's so redundantly complicated. Like, there's no need for it to be as complicated as it is, but it is. And because of that, you have to, rely. If you can't fix it in-house, you have to call like a separate, uh, like organization from the car company I work at to help you go over the problem and to fix it. And it happens pretty often, especially with the new electric cars coming out. Because when those things go wrong, they go catastrophically wrong. And I'm not supposed to really talk about this because I can get booted. But if a battery or high capacity battery fails, we have to like cordon the battery or the vehicle itself off, make sure nobody ever goes near it because there is a chance that it will explode.
How fun! I wish I had one of those like Samsung phones that did that, where the battery would occasionally just casually explode.
It's not ain't nothing casual about it.
Not on a car battery, no. I'm sure that is probably very scary.
Yeah.
Especially because
When you work.
you leak car battery acid, and if you get too close to it, your ass is blind.
Oh, not even. Okay, when before the battery is completely discharged, and the vehicle has no charge left. You have to wear. Have you watched the Hurt Locker?
No.
Okay, well in the Hurt Locker, Google it real quick. Google the Hurt Locker, and you'll
Let
see
me
what the
see if
guy's
I've seen
wearing.
this. The Hurt Locker, 2008.
You see what he's
Oh, the
wearing?
bomb
That big
suits.
gigantic suit. Yeah, 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 yeah.
You have
See
to
that?
wear one of
Yeah, we have
those.
to wear that. We have to wear that if we work on the high capacity vehicles and they're not completely discharged. We have to wear that, or else we will die.
That is kind of scary. Not gonna lie, kind of a little scary.
Nah, it's fine. It's okay. It's only reserved for the master techs.
I would not want to deal with that.
What are you talking about? It's just, an extra little challenge to the job. It really makes you think. If you fuck up, you're dead. You don't only mess up almost
It's like that
two
saying.
hundred thousand dollar car, you're dead.
It's like that saying. All mushrooms are edible, but some are only edible once.
It is true. It is true.
Edible.
If you don't know what a mushroom is, don't fucking eat it, you weirdos.
Yeah, you should really, unless you are like, like a botanist and know what the hell you're doing. Only eat mushrooms that are in the stores.
Exactly. Even then, use caution.
That's, I suppose it depends on your country.
Depends on your country. Depends on the supermarket you go to. I went to a Kroger for the first time in my life yesterday. Honestly, might start shopping at Kroger.
Kroger.
Dude, I bought two what is it, like 18-ounce ribeyes, like gorgeous steaks for like $14, and it should have cost like 40.
Prices are fucked nowadays.
Yeah, man. I wanted to buy 18 eggs, right? Just a little thing of eggs. Cost me fucking too much money.
Yeah, I hear eggs are the most hit right now.
Yeah, for no reason too.
Yeah, no, like, come on, guys. Let me just buy an egg
The-
so that I can throw it at people. Now, if I want to throw things at people's passing cars, I have to go like out to the feedlot and get cow manure because it's free if you don't get caught.
Hmm.
They don't get too happy when you take their manure.
Mysterious meat. Huh.
Mysterious meat.
Yeah,
It's a
this is
really
straight up what
bad
it's
pun.
called.
It's a
Mysterious
really
meat.
bad pun. But we can end the podcast there. We've been going for an hour and a half.
There you go.
Very
See what happens
very
when you do this.
scuffed episode. We should have had chat.
Well,
I
very
should have
scuffed, but
Twitch streamed it so that we could have at least chat to fall back on.
yeah, but nah. In the end, it wasn't too bad. Okay.
It was, yeah, okay. I'm gonna stop recording here.